This video is brought to you by Seed. Visit the link in the description and use promo code PASTAGRAMMAR25 to get 25% off Seed's DSO1 Daily Symbiotic. Today is a very special day. Why? Because Eva's making lasagna. Neapolitan-style lasagna, to be specific. Lasagna alla Lasagna alla Napoletana. I'm terrible at saying that. Now, she's made that lasagna on the channel before in this video, where in one day she made the two major kinds of lasagna in Italy. Lasagna alla Bolognese, which is kind of the original, it's the OG, it's the lasagna in the broader Italian cuisine, and then the Neapolitan-style lasagna, the Southern-style lasagna. I've been begging her for a while to revisit that recipe for a couple of reasons. One is that I think it deserves a dedicated video. Also, in America and other places where a lot of Southern Italian immigrants ended up, it's this style of lasagna that actually became kind of popular, so it's probably more familiar to a lot of you out there as lasagna, although trust me, the real deal is like taking it up to 11. The other reason is entirely personal, which is that despite the fact that Eva's made lasagna alla Bolognese for me many, many times, it's one of my favorite things that she cooks, I've actually never had lasagna alla Napoletana since that first video. I remember it being good, but I don't like remember it, you know what I mean? And I wanna try it again. It's been a while.
Lasagna alla Napoletana has more stuff than a normal Bolognese lasagna, so I have to prepare something, and I'm going to start with making some small meatballs. The meatballs this time will be 100% pork meatballs because lasagna alla Napoletana requires a lot of pork meat. I'm making my normal meatballs, which use ground pork meat, some fresh breadcrumb, black pepper, salt, parsley, pecorino cheese, parmigiano cheese, and an egg. Our meatball this time will be very small because they goes into the lasagna, so we can't make huge meatball. In the true Napolitan style, we are going to fry them. Here start the smell of the fried meatball. Mamma mia.
Okay, so the meatballs are done. What's next?
Sausage. When you buy sausages for your Italian recipes, it's very important that you choose a sausage that hasn't a lot of spices or flavoring inside. I think that usually in Italy we flavor our sausage just with black pepper, salt, sometimes you can find fennel, sometimes no. So try to find a mild Italian sausage that doesn't taste too much garlicky, too much oniony, or something strange. It's not really important how you cook the sausage this time because they should just be cooked. So I'm going to cook them in a pan, but you can also bake them. While the sausages are cooking, I'm going to hard boil some eggs because in every traditional Napolitan lasagna there are hard-boiled eggs involved.
Do you want to tell the story of the first Neapolitan lasagna that you made on the channel?
Yes, I made the lasagna. The only things that Harper had to make at that time was to hard-boil the egg. What happens? It happens that in the moment in which I peeled the eggs, they were completely raw inside.
You had one job to do.
And we didn't have any other eggs at home, so I had to make a Napolitan lasagna without eggs. And you can't imagine how many people wrote to me, where are the eggs? Where are the eggs? Where are the eggs?
We still get comments.
See.
I was fired as Ava's sous chef that day.
But now I'm taking care of the eggs. Napolitans love their cheese, which means that we are going to use at least the 4 basic Italian cheese, let's call that way, which means mozzarella, ricotta, parmigiano, e pecorino. And I'm going to mix the ricotta with pecorino, some basil, some black pepper, and I'm adding a little bit of our precious sauce.
Now, if you didn't catch last week's video, you should go check it out. I'll put a link down below because in that video, Ava made the ragu alla Napoletana, which is one of the most important ingredients that goes into a lasagna alla Napoletana. And that's its own whole thing that can be used with pasta and all kinds of stuff, so go check that out. Why do you do this to me? Barilla, are you feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay, Harper. This is the only lasagna that I found here. So I have to feel okay. Is my first choice when I'm in Italy? No. Is my only choice here? Yes. At first sight, the Napolitan lasagna could seem a little bit more complicated than a Bolognese lasagna, but actually is quicker to make, because while the lasagna requires egg fresh pasta that you need to make by yourself, the Napolitan one uses the pre-made lasagna that you buy in a store. So you will skip all the preparation of the pasta that, believe me, is not few minutes of work, it's half of days.
Ava, they give a recipe on the back of the box.
I know, this is what I'm reading.
Prep time, 20 minutes.
Easy. Easy.
Have you met my friend Ragu? Even though I wish this were not the case, lasagna alla Napoletana is not the kind of food that you should eat every day. There is something we take every day though, and that's Seed's DS-01 Daily Symbiotic. DS-01 is a broad-spectrum probiotic and prebiotic formulated with 24 clinically and scientifically studied strains for whole body benefits including gut, skin, and heart health. We go back and forth from Italy, where we're eating all really local, fresh ingredients, to here in the US, where it could be hard to avoid, processed food, for instance. That's why when we're here, we like to take extra care to make sure that our gut health is doing okay. It's a simple daily capsule, and it helps promote digestive health, cardiovascular health, it supports bloat management, and it even promotes skin health. Every morning we take 2 capsules, and that's all there is to it. It really couldn't be more convenient. We take it on the go. In fact, they even gave us a little travel tube you can take it in. And for us, it's just kind of a simple, no-brainer thing that we can do every day to help promote healthy bodies. If you're looking to start a new healthy habit this year, then check out Seed's DS-01 Daily Symbiotic. Check it out by visiting the link down in the description below and use promo code PASTAGRAMMAR25. That'll give you 25% off your purchase of DS-01. A big thank you to Seed for sponsoring today's video.
Now on the box there is written 8 minutes, 9 minutes, but I'm going to cook it for 6 minutes. And I'm going to cook it in 2 batches because I don't have a big pot to cook all in once. Now I'm draining, take off the pasta from the water that is boiling, and I'm adding a little bit of olive oil because I don't want the pasta stick.
I guess it's that time, huh?
And now we can put together all the elements of our lasagna. We start from a little bit of sauce. The Napolitan lasagna should look like a box of pasta, which means that we need to do something like that. Now, the order of the ingredients, let's be honest, doesn't really matter. So you can choose to put before the ricotta, before the sauce, the eggs, the meat, whatever you want. Personally, I start with maybe a little bit of sauce. I changed my mind. We cut the meatball in half and we spread them around. Same thing with some pieces of sausage. Then some mozzarella. Now the rules of every stuffed pasta and most for the Napolitan lasagna is what you put inside you will find in your plate. If you want to find more, put more. If you want to find less, put less. But keep always in mind that it's a Napolitan lasagna, so...
Less is less when it comes to Neapolitan food.
See, it's like... more is never too much. Eggs. And this time I'm going to put eggs in my Napolitan lasagna because I cooked the eggs. Now I'm going to spread some ricotta. Parmigiano, and also here, as much as you want, as much as you like, or as much as you have in your fridge. Now we start over again. When you have a small space like this, what you do? You take one lasagna, you actually measure, and then you cut. We start again with our, how do you say, building.
I can tell it won't be a tragedy if one of these is missing.
Maybe also if two of these were missing, it's okay. we close it. It's obvious that we don't leave this white. We need to do the last cover of the surface. We do with ragu. And last but not least, the Parmigiano. And now we are ready to go in the oven. Usually, for the first part of the cooking, I cover it with aluminum foil. My lasagna is a little bit taller, and I don't want that the aluminum foil touch my lasagna. What I do is take some, what do you call it?
Toothpicks.
This. I will bake it at 415 Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. Then, after 30 minutes, I will take the aluminum foil out and I will keep cooking at the same temperature until the top is brown, crispy. It looks like you like it.
Oh. That smell is bringing back some good memories.
I know.
So hit me with the bad news. How long do we need to wait to cut into this?
At least 10 minutes.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought.
15 is better.
Oh, this is the worst.
See, because I know that
piece.
I'm going to destroy it.
There's no good way to do the first lasagna slice. Try a different direction?
I'm trying to not just, I don't want to destroy it.
I would actually flip it around and go this way.
Like this?
Yeah, but here, flip the dish around. Wow. Good job.
You see?
It's actually been a really long time since we've sat here with our friends with a piece of lasagna.
More than 1 year.
Maybe longer?
It's not that it's 1 year that we are not eating a lasagna.
Well, like I said before, like you've made lasagna alla Bolognese for me so many times, and I'm so used to you making that. This is really, I haven't had this since that very first lasagna video.
Because this is something that you really deserve. You really need to work to have a surprise.
It's a very special occasion. Well, shall we?
Do we want just to watch it?
Watching it's not bad. It's a thing of beauty.
It's a waterfall of amazing thing.
I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, it smells really good.
Buon appetito.
It's so funny too because this is the style of lasagna that became popular in the US here because we have many more Southern Italian immigrants than Northern Italian immigrants. The American lasagna is much more along these lines, but this is like just that taken to a whole other level. The depth of flavor, the amount of flavor, everything is extra.
I know it seems strange, but when you taste it, doesn't seem as heavy as it is in reality. It has a very delicate flavor.
And this is my first time having it with eggs because I ruined the eggs the last time. And it's very good with eggs.
So the eggs worked inside?
Yes, it's an excellent addition, actually. I think that, oh man, people are probably gonna get mad at me for this. The Bologna's gonna get mad at me for this. I think that lasagna alla Bolognese, I mean, it's amazing. I do not want anyone to get me wrong.
When it's well done.
Yes, when it's well done.
When it's well done.
Of course.
It's
the same with this.
See.
You didn't have to grow up with the watery, bland lasagna that I had to. And it was made like the probably what's on the back of the Barilla box, you know? Just like some wet marinara sauce and the layers of pasta and then just like a few splats of ricotta. I used to not like lasagna until I met you. I think that the lasagna alla Bolognese is probably more of a crowd pleaser. At least maybe from an American perspective, because I'm used to lasagna that have similar ingredients and a similar makeup to this. So if you've never had a lasagna alla Bolognese with the fresh egg pasta and the bechamel, it's like really kind of mind-blowing. This is more like how do you describe it? The lasagna alla Bolognese punches you in the face with how delicious it is. This is like, ooh, oh, ooh, 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 and kind of...
Okay, let's say that the lasagna alla Bolognese is for everyone. This is just for buon gustari.
This is not for everyone. This is for people who like to eat. We hope you guys enjoyed this in-depth look at lasagna alla Napoletana. I am very glad we revisited this, and if you've never made it before, definitely check out the recipe, which will be down in the description below. Not to take anything away from the incredible lasagna alla Bolognese, of course, such as this incredible one made by pasta grammarian Sean.
Bravo!
That looks very good. In fact, looking at that now, I'm like, maybe we should make both again and compare them.
We should make another comparison between the one and the other one.
I'm still figuring out which I like the most.
We need the third time to understand.
Yeah. If you want to become a pasta grammarian, just hit that subscribe button. Follow us on social media at Pasta Grammar and tag us in a picture there if you try any recipes. Once again, a big thank you to Seed for sponsoring today's video. Visit the link in the description below to check out DSO1 Daily Symbiotic. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Ciao. Also, the first time I had this, I hadn't spent a lot of time in Naples. Now that I've spent a lot of time in Naples, this makes so much more sense. I understand this dish on a new level.
On a very deep level. It's like, now you get.
It's making sense.